Hello, hello, hello. Let me turn this TV down. Okay. I've got to go, you guys. I can't be here too long. I'm just going to pause this movie. I wanted to come and show you guys this real quickly. This is actually and I've got it grounding in my various stones and salt that I like to ground my new creations in. But this is actually um, it's a soul retrieval as well as a soul healing and protection, pretty much. I don't even know what to call these things. Totem poles? They work fabulously. Like, I absolutely love them, depending on what I do to them, depending on what I do to these wonderful petitions that are on the inside, is depending on how quickly they start working. This particular chicken foot, which I love using chicken foot, alligator feet, uh, alligator paws, and feathers in a lot of my crystal creations. But as you guys can see, let me turn on my light real quick. This thing should have a light. Is this it? No, that's... Where is the... Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay. Trying to turn on the flash. Okay. All right. So as you... I could have painted that a little bit better. Oh, well, it's too late. The chicken foot is painted and white. And so this is for those situations which happens a lot more than people realize, is pretty much soul fragmenting, soul stealing, which is tied into like destiny swapping. But yeah, it's kind of, it really, every situation for everyone is going to be different, because it's going to depend on where you are in the situation, what is happening. Yeah. So this pretty much is what I am doing for soul retrievals at this point now. And pretty much what it does, since we are using hard stones, as you guys can see, I have a couple of quartz crystals. There is a what is that? That must be paint under my nails. Um, yeah, that's blue paint. Yeah, my fingers. I need to take a shower. That is some black tourmaline. This is some citrine, labradorite, black obsidian, milky quartz, some desert rose, and there's a bunch of selenite, and there's a few other stones under there. Those are just the ones that you can see. And pretty much this is mainly going to be soul protection, energy protection. This is going to be the one that you guys are going to want if you feel as though you're having issues with energy vampirism and energy harvesting. This is going to be the one. Hands down. If you have issues with that, this is going to be the one that I would do for you. Okay, that I'll do for you. And so it works, and it works really quickly. Okay, but you still want to give it some time. Okay, it just really depends. Like I said, there's a petition in the middle of this with an intention. And pretty much it just depends on what's going on. It depends on what I have put on it. But it also works with the chakras and then grounding your essence. Because believe it or not, a lot of the, a lot of you guys that are experiencing certain things, it is literally because your souls are being snatched. It may not be completely, they can't completely snatch a lot of you guys' souls. I mean, a lot of the times when you see people who have been completely snatched or gone, they are sometimes almost like zombies, um, but horrific things are happening to them. Anyway, a lot of the times it's just certain areas that are fragmented. It just really depends, okay? Let me just say this: nobody, no entity has the authority to take your soul or even parts of your soul. That is a false authority that is telling you that your soul is comprised of many different things and energies. I personally, for one, agree with the chakras just simply because since I've started my healing practice, I have worked with the chakra system and I have seen amazing results from it. This right here is one of those things, you know how like when you buy crystal chips for like the different chakras, the only difference is that this is more so intention, but then also it is a personal prescription for what it is that you need. Because whatever it is that is taking you, taking your essence, taking your light, they're calling it a star now. I've seen people in the spiritual community say that, it's your stars being stolen. Whatever it is, it just really depends on who you are. So, like, for example, I have a client that like literally all she needs and all she's going to get for her soul retrieval is quartz crystal and amethyst. That's it. Quartz crystal and amethyst. So it really depends. So I can't wait till I do that one. I think I'm going to use purple cord for it just to make it really like jazzy and pretty or whatever, but it's a very serious thing. So this one just so happened to need black obsidian, which is connected to Saturn and Venus, as well as can be connected to a lot of different planets. Black tourmaline, which is usually Mars. Everything is connected to Mars. All of the stones, in my opinion, with an exception of like the desert rose, um, a lot of the stones that are connected to like Pisces energy, Neptune, but a lot of our stones and crystals are definitely volcanic, which is connected to Mars. So all of them, to me, like most of them are connected to Mars and Aries. But so basically, and I'm sorry if these other stones are kind of making it difficult to differentiate. Let me go ahead and move that over there. That's one of my sigils. So pretty much this is built in with defense, and those portals that you guys have been talking about constantly. This actually shuts down those portals. It closes it. It locks them. Okay. Those are where like the shadow beings come from. Those are like, kind of like portals, gateways to other galaxies, and this right here shuts those portals down, okay, to where they cannot be opened at all, okay, for your individual situation. So this one I'm exceptionally proud of. Client is already feeling a lot of clarity. Client is already healing. Client is already having amazing luck because of it, because literally like the client was like 50% gone when it comes to your spirit, body, and your soul. The tarot will honestly tell you where you're at with that. If you get like a bunch of, if you're having a lot of issues and you get like a bunch of fives, that that's like literally like five chakras compromised. 50% of you is not there. And so you're wondering, what is going on? Why do I feel this way? Why is shit messed up? Why is it crazy? Okay. And that is because your soul is being fragmented. Okay. And taken. So that is the reason why. This is it right here. This is one of my favorite ones. This, it looks like an artsy project, but this is actually authentic healing witchcraft. So, because like literally, there's a lot of stuff that is in here that, along with menstrual blood. Yes, I do, and I will use menstrual blood for my clients' work. Why the fuck not? They're my clients. They're paying me. Why not? Yeah, it's not going to hurt anything. It's going to help you, especially my clients that are not menstruating anymore. I have a lot of older ladies that are clients, okay? so so I don't have to put it, I'm not going to put it in your food to eat it, but we do use, if it's a situation that calls for that, hell yeah, I'll use my menstrual blood for my clients. Hell yeah, y'all my besties. I'm not going to leave y'all out. Are you crazy? That ain't going to bother me. There's infinite powers in menstrual blood. Like, literally, menstrual blood has saved crops and farms. Like, are you kidding me? So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that real quick, especially if you're tired and you're not feeling well and, you know, things, you're just like, why do I not feel myself? Why do I feel like this? What is going on? Now, some of you guys may not need a soul retrieval, right? I'd say still get it for the protection. So this would be protection from that, for that, okay? Because yeah, there is situations, and let me just show you guys my little area here. And I'm gonna add